Who is a leader?
Leader is the one who knows the way, who goes the way, and shows the way.
Leaders don't find faults. Leaders are dealers of hope. They inspire others to become more. Why not become a leader? Follow us, and every day on Monday, be a true leader.
So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Love and Life Unlimited. Once again, where we discuss more about leadership, and we have been discussing about purpose. But today we want to take a different trajectory. We thank God for what we've been able to learn about purpose, and I believe that you also put more effort into learning and discovering your purpose. And in case you have any question, keep posting it on the channel. We will be able to answer that question. So today, I remember when we started, we defined about leadership, and we talked about something to do with having leading by influence. We talked also about passion, we talked about vision, and again we talked about conviction, and we talked about purpose. So we started by explaining what purpose is, because no leader would lead any group without knowing their purpose. They first of all to have to lead themselves. Now, alright, today we want to look at something awesome, and that is the thing that now drives the purpose, and that drives your leadership, and how you are able to lead people, and all that and all that. And that thing is none other but passion. So I want to see what the relation between the link between leadership and passion, how are they related together, and then also how is it related to purpose. But more so today we look at the direction where passion is related to leadership, and what it has to do with the how a leader behaves, or they do their own things. So yes, my first point, I would want to indicate that great leadership is actually indicated by your passion of what you want to do for maybe an organization, a people, maybe you're in the Christian Union, or whatever area of influence you might be in, and you're reading those people. Your passion really determines where your style of leadership. So great leadership is really driven by passion. So I want you to understand that leadership is all about your passion for the excellence and making a difference. The reason as to why you will manage your time, the reason as to why you attend to those meetings, you'll prepare to attend to those meetings, and all that is so that you can be able to make a difference. So you use everything that you have, you use your energy to ensure that you're going to make a difference in that certain organization, or whatever place that you might be in. And then it's good to know that passion in leadership involves more than just the words that we speak or write. It is beyond. It actually involves even our actions, how we relate with people, and all those kind of things. Is the biggest question is, are you making a difference? Are you making a difference? Yeah. So now I want us to also learn something about the theme that true passion is very, very, very contagious. Very, very contagious. Like, for example, if you're working on something and you're the lead, you're the one reading that certain group, the passion, the effort that you put towards that certain thing determines how the other people, let us call them the subject, or the people that you're reading, how they will view the idea that you are selling to them. All right. For example, if it is a company, the passion that you give for that organization really shows the members of that company, the employees, how you value whatever you're doing and whatever they are doing, and through that you're able to to bring to affect how they are going to do the assignment or the duties that you've been able to give them. So passion, true passion, is very, very, very contagious, and it is good to understand that passionate readers really elevate the productivity, and then ensure the subjects are committed to the vision, the mission, and also the values of the company. The more you're passionate about whatever the company is, or about the organization, or whatever place to you are in, the more the people that are in there, they'll be able to also be passionate about the mission, towards achieving the mission, the vision, and also the values of that company. Now, what passion does, the more you keep on being passionate about something, is it your education, is it the business, or even in friendship and all those things, what it eventually does is that it leads to mastery and also success. And actually, in large part, because you are always thinking and working on the things you are passionate about. In that certain organization, you ensure that whatever you are doing is you're doing it towards ensuring that that company remains to be the best or to be top. So it is very, very important for us to be passionate about what we are doing, because we have said that it leads to mastery and also leads to success. You can also always, you can do a study and research and try to see different kind of leaders, the passion that they have for what they do and how it affects the company. That's why there's a difference between this company and the other company. Like for example, mostly if you look at the government entities and the private sector, the passion, the kind of a passion that people in the private sector do really put, and the effort that they do really put on their organization is very bit different with the government. That's why the services, someone would consider the services of a private sector more than the public sector, because the results can be seen, the success can be seen, and the mastery of what they are doing. And it is even the desire of God, you as you read yourself, before you even think of reading that other person, the passion that you have towards what you're doing, towards what you're thinking to do, will be very important in ensuring that you master whatever is needed in the field that you are in. Maybe you are a student in campus, the passion that you use for that course that you're doing really helps in mastery of whatever is all about with your course, and helps you to succeed. So there is a very, very big difference between leaders who read with titles and leaders who read with passion. You see, because with passion you not need to explain to someone that you need to do this and this, but with titles you really need to grill them to ensure that they are doing whatever you think that they should be doing. But if you read, because passion now helps you to read by example, then you don't need to push these people. So yeah. Finally, I want us also to understand that passionate readers have a profound understanding of people. If you are passionate about the people that you are serving with, you'll be able to understand them. You'll be able to understand what they really want, and by that, you're able to ensure that the team is moving on the right trajectory. There are different types of leadership style. We have transformational, we have autocratic, we have democratic. Mostly, the democratic kind of leadership involves people where you find that you value whatever your subject or the people that you are working with. You value what they say, you value their suggestions, you value their views, and through that you can be able to improve the organization that you are in. Yeah, so finally, a passionate reader is very open-minded. A passionate reader is very, very, very much open-minded, and they appreciate the differences, and they respect divergent options that people might be having. This must not be done as they think that they should be done. If there is another option that brings more results than what they think should be done, then they will stand in for this better option and ensure that in the entity that they are in, that they're experiencing success. Now, I just want to give you an example of few leaders who are very passionate, and maybe you have heard of them. We have someone like Martin Luther King. We have someone like Henry Ford. We have someone like maybe Barack Obama, and someone else we call Winston Churchill. So these are some of the people that were very passionate about what they were doing. An example is Martin Luther King. You know a lot of things about him, and you can see how he was able to influence people in a greater dimension. It's because of the passion that he had on what he was doing. So today's teaching was about passion, being passionate about what you're doing, reading people with a lot of passion. And then if you do this, then you don't need to push people, you don't need to grill them so much so that they can do what is expected of them. It will automatically happen because they can see that you're also putting a lot of effort. So take away from it that great leadership is driven by passion. So like, view, subscribe, and also welcome our your friends to this channel as we continue learning more about leadership and anything else that the Lord will help us to learn. And in case again you have a question, just drop it there and we'll be able to answer that question. You can also drop a comment and tell us how we are doing. Yeah, you can rate us and tell us on where to improve. We'll be very much open to that. Otherwise, until we meet next time, have a good time. Thank you.